The strongest animals on Earth. Animals come in all shapes and sizes and colors. We know the dangerous ones, the common ones, and the nice ones. But which are the ones that are the strongest and could win in most of the fights they're in? Tune in to find out. Gorillas. These apes look like really hairy, really built humans, so that should tell you a lot about their strength. Gorillas are the largest living primates on Earth, with the western gorilla able to grow to 5.6 feet tall, which doesn't seem that tall, but they also weigh an average of 350 pounds. Gorillas can lift up to 10 times its own weight. The tallest gorilla ever recorded measured 6.5 feet, or 1.95 meters tall, and weighed 483 pounds, or 219 kilograms. They live in the forests of sub-Saharan Africa and are classified as an endangered species due to things like habitat destruction as well as poaching. Tigers. We couldn't get too far on this list without naming a big wild cat. They're some of the strongest groups of animals in the world, next to bears. So let's start with the largest cat species of them all, the tiger. Tigers are the apex predator in their environment and behave extremely territorially. They live in some of the most densely populated places on Earth, but like to remain pretty solitary. These striped kitties can lift twice their own weight, with most weighing anywhere between 143 pounds, or 65 kilograms, to up to 600 pounds, or 300 kilograms. In one night, a tiger will eat 45 pounds of food. African bush elephant. Of course, the largest living terrestrial animal in the world is on this list. African bush elephants seem rather docile, unless they go rogue. But make no mistake, elephants are strong creatures. Not only are they really heavy, they also have powerful trunks. With their trunk alone, these elephants lift about 660 pounds or 300 kilograms. The most massive type of elephant is the African bush elephant, which stands at 13 feet or 3.96 meters tall and weighs 11.5 short tons. Bald eagle. America will be proud to know that the bald eagle is one of the most robust birds on the planet. This bird of prey inhabits the lands of North America and grows wingspans of 7.5 feet or 228 centimeters and fly at speeds of up to 99 miles or 159.3 kilometers per hour. Ox. If you're from India or Australia, you might know these creatures better as a bullock, but for everyone else, they call it an ox. These creatures, although similar to bulls, are different in that ox are castrated adult male cattle, just FYI. These beasts of burden are trained as riding or draft animals and are used a lot in hauling wagons, riding, and plowing. Thanks to their immense strength, it makes it easy to use oxen to power grain grinding machines or to trample on grain. Jaguar. There's a reason they named a whole car brand after this wild cat. This species is the only extant member of the Panthera genus that's native to the Americas, found from the southwest of the United States and Mexico all the way down to Paraguay and Argentina. Jaguars are the third largest native cat species of the New World. They have impressive muscles and also a coat that helps them camouflage within the trees. A jaguar has a bite force of 1,110 pounds force, the highest of all the felids. Camel. Why do people call camels the ships of the desert? It probably has to do with the fact that they can carry 1,000 pounds or 453.6 kilograms at the most as they transport people across the desert. They're famous for just needing to drink a bunch of water in one go and are able to sustain themselves for a long time. Camels may walk up to 100 miles or 160 kilometers per day. You probably never really thought of camels running since they usually carry so much stuff, but they can run up to 12 miles or 19.3 kilometers per hour. Hippopotamus. Okay, let's be honest here. Hippopotamuses look goofy, in a cute way, but goofy nonetheless. So it may surprise some people to know that they're one of the most dangerous animals to encounter in the wild, and owning a hippopotamus as a pet is not a good idea. Hippopotamuses, or hippos, are herbivorous animals, but they will not hesitate to come after you if they feel threatened. While they may be quite tubby, they can run up to 19 miles or 30 kilometers per hour. Rocky Mountain Goat. People don't think much of mountain goats, unless you do. Let us know if you do. However, let's not forget about them completely. One thing you should remember about goats, they're not like lambs. They're much more aggressive, are stronger, and have horns. So steer clear of any goat in the wild you encounter. The Rocky Mountain Goat, a larger species of goat, inhabits parts of North America. These goats are excellent rock climbers with padded cloven hooves that help them climb even the steepest mountainsides. They can jump 12 feet or 3.6 meters high, showing you just how strong their legs are. Komodo Dragon. Although the mouth of a Komodo dragon doesn't appear that big, they do have a bite force of about 39 newtons. That may not seem like much compared to, say, a crocodile, but Komodo dragons have terribly sharp teeth and a muscled neck. Their jaws may not be able to open too wide, but they can still latch onto an animal and maul it around. On top of that, these monitor lizards also possess a venom that can take down an animal bigger than itself. Tasmanian Devil. Even if they're nothing like the creature lacking a neck you see on those Looney Tunes shows, Tasmanian Devils are still excitable little animals, so it looks small. But we should also add that this little marsupial is also carnivorous. Nowadays, you'll only find them in the wild on the island of Tasmania. Would it surprise you to know that this small animal has the strongest bite of any carnivore by ratio to its size? Now you know. Polar bear. You'll find the polar bear all the way up in the Arctic Circle. Once in a while, you will see some grizzly bear and polar bear hybrids in the wild because polar bears will travel south due to climate change up north. Polar bears are huge. Adults may weigh 1,543 pounds or 700 kilograms, and they have bite forces of 1,200 pounds per square inch. The maritime bear proves to be a strong swimmer too, so the water isn't safe for animals either. Honey badger. They have the sweetest names, don't they? It doesn't match their behavior, though. The name honey badger might seem harmless, but make no mistake, every animal and person is in danger when in the presence of a honey badger. These vicious creatures look like skunks, badgers, and sloths put together, yet act much more vicious. Honey badgers may even go head-to-head with a lion or hyena, and most of the time will either win or get away. Saltwater crocodile. The strongest bite of any animal on record belongs to the saltwater crocodile. This specific species has the most powerful jaw in the world, with the Nile crocodile and American alligator close behind. Also called the Indo-Pacific crocodile or the sea crocodile, males of this species can reach lengths of 23 feet or 7 meters long and up to 2,600 pounds or 1,200 kilograms. Females, on the other hand, are much smaller, but still grow to be 9.8 feet or 3 meters in length. Rhinoceros. It has horns, and both are on the front of its face instead on the top of its heads, which is unique. Up next is the trusty rhinoceros, or rhino. The largest species of rhinoceros appears to be the Indian rhinoceros, weighing 4,600 pounds or 2,086 kilograms. Most species of rhinos can run up to 31 miles or 49 kilometers per hour, despite their big bodies and disproportionately short legs. It is the black rhino that is said to be the most aggressive species, either coming after you out of panic or confusion, mainly because of their poor eyesight. Blue whale. One of the biggest animals in the world are whales. So who's the strongest whale? That title goes to the blue whale. The amount of power it takes for a blue whale to open its mouth is immense, and all to take in krill to eat. They can hold their breath for over 20 minutes, and one flick of its tail can launch a boat into the air. This type of baleen whale grows to 98 feet or 29.9 meters long and weighs 190 short tons or 173 tons. Blue whales appear to be the largest animal to ever exist. Lion. The king of the jungle may not be as big as a tiger, but it's also incredibly powerful. They're regarded as the masters of the lands they live on, as many do not mess with a lion. They can run up to speeds of 50 miles or 80 kilometers per hour. Lionesses grow to about 280 pounds or 127 kilograms, while male lions may reach 420 pounds or 190 kilograms. Their bite force measures 4,450 newtons. Kangaroo. Just recently, a couple from Australia reported that kangaroos cause them injuries. So watch out for these guys. Kangaroos are dangerous marsupials, and like the Tasmanian Devil, are native to Australia. Kangaroos come in a few different species, with the biggest known as the red kangaroo. Males can stand 5.9 feet or 1.8 meters tall, similar to the average male height of humans. Kangaroos are known for looking quite muscular, in other words, super jacked. Their hind legs are very strong and can disembowel an opponent with them. Anaconda. The largest anaconda species is the green anaconda, the largest snake by weight. They're also known to ambush their predators too. Though they cannot swallow a human whole, they have been known to come after them anyway. Anacondas, a type of boa, can be found in South America. They are some of the most massive constrictors in the world. Who are their rivals in the wild? Jaguars. Just to give you an idea of how these snakes stack up. Grizzly bear. Scientists call them the North American brown bear, though it's the same thing as the grizzly bear. These bears belong to a vast population in North America and include a few subspecies like the Kodiak bear and the Mexican grizzly bear. A grizzly bear's jaw by itself can exert about 1,200 pounds per square inch of force, which could help them chomp right into a bowling ball. A bear may be fatter and not as muscular as a gorilla, but because of its size, it could easily win in a fight. We've talked elephants, bears, tigers, and snakes. But what animal is the strongest of them all? Before we reveal number 1, let's ask you a fun little question. If you had to fight one of these strong animals in a match, which one would you choose? Let us know why and how you'd win, or lose, in the comments below. Tardigrade. Water bears, moss piglets, and tardigrades are all terms that refer to these micro-animals. If you've never really heard of them before, you might be wondering why such a minuscule organism is on this list. Tardigrades happen to be known as the indestructible animal. Despite their size, they prove that toughness isn't always measured by height or amount of muscles. They can survive water as hot as 304 degrees Fahrenheit or 151 degrees Celsius, or as cold as negative 452 degrees Fahrenheit or negative 268 degrees Celsius, and will not be affected by extreme amounts of radiation. Experts call tardigrades the hardiest animal on Earth. Thank you for watching today's video. If you enjoyed it, please give us a thumbs up. For more content like this, subscribe to our channel and hit that bell notification.